Ash here, coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. I am happy to have you here. Before I get to my Raid Shadow Legends rant, it's gonna be one of those videos, guys.
Oh no. No.
I do want to send out a message of positivity for you guys, so feel free to fast forward if you don't give a hoot about it, right? You know what I'm thinking of? I'm in such a good mood today, right? You know what I'm thinking about lately is, for the first, I don't know, I'm an old man, right? I'm an old man. I'm gonna be 40 in a week or two. And for the first 25 years of my life, I lived in the way that I thought I should live for others. I behaved in a way, I made my life decisions in a way to please others. At first, my parents, then, society. And I'm not saying that society and my parents and whatever are bad or misinformed or you shouldn't listen to them, right? But I always was trying to orient my own internal compass as to what I thought other people thought I ought to do or thought I ought to be, trying to be cool in front of friends or stuff like that. I lived a long time like that, and I didn't have some revolutionary moment or revelation, I guess. Revelationary? Didn't have a moment where something just clicked. But somewhere between like 25 and 30 in my life, I just decided that I don't give a crap what anybody else thinks. I'm gonna try to be a great person, best version of myself at all times. But I am going to, pave my own path, street, road.
Turns out I'm really bad at this.
Really mixing my metaphors today. So that message, I hope it resonates with some of you guys, that it doesn't mean, throw up a middle finger and be a tyrant out there. It just means that act the way that in your heart you feel like is the thing to do, Go after goals and strive for things in life that mean a lot to you, because then you'll have the passion behind you, and just try to be the best version of yourself. Try to be a good person. Don't care what other people think that you should do. Care what you think, Sure, listen to them, collect their wisdom of people that you meet along the way on this journey, but ultimately, again, as I always say, we only have one journey. So try to make it count and live it for you. All right, love you guys. All right, here we are in the video, guys. Now I'm mad.
You're a good actor.
I have pulled up here all the Doom Tower Hard champions, right? We got Thea the Tomb Angel. She actually is not bad now. Earls of Soul Cage. I'm a big fan of Earls of Soul Cage. And then it starts getting worse and worse and worse, right? We get Gomlock, Skyhide, meh. Pharaoh the Destroyer, okay. Basatha, pretty cool. Vassal the Seal, okay, meh. Chromax Moonblood, I just unlocked, last month. I just built. I'm gonna show you him. Crapola. Granjar, awful. Ginro the Stork, terrible. These are Doom Tower Hard champions. Hey guys, you know who they just gave a pretty amazing freaking buff to? Well, let's rewind a little bit. I was going to talk about Baron. I'm going to show you the new Baron, by the way, with Sky Piercer, not as a secret skill. All of a sudden, he's just an OP arena nuker, right? But before we get to that, I mean, think about it. Look at the champions they've been buffing lately, right? We've got Venus, right? Cupidus, Venus. Like, what in the heck? How are they picking these champions, man?
They go!
Listen, they're Void Legend. Some of these Baron and Venus are Void Legendary, so they ought to be really good. Truth of the matter is, there's a lot of Void Legendaries who probably deserve a buff over, I don't know, one of the best debuffers in the entire game in Venus, So, and then Baron, listen, I'm not against the Baron change, frankly, to be fair. I just think it's weird that they're choosing these champions when there's so many crappy champions, especially the Doom Tower champions.
I have no knowledge of any of this.
You guys need a little perspective here, right? Odds are you probably don't have most of these champions. I'm going to show you the champion that I just built and I just unlocked, and keep in perspective here. But by the time I'm going to pick, first of all, one of my faves, Basatha. Basatha you get after what?
Right after you die.
What is this going to take?
Your soul.
The average player, 2 years to farm enough secret rooms to get this champion, right? Eventually, you're going to land yourself a Basatha, all right? So he's actually a pretty cool champion, as I said. Decrease attack on the A1, 60% chance, And he's got strength and continuous heal on all allies, got a shield on all allies who are under, CC debuffs. So, okay, all right, at least the strength and continuous heal and an unreliable shield. And then he's got an AoE stun on a 4-turn cooldown. Okay, nowadays, I want a 3-turn stun. I'm greedy.
What you need to do is take a nap and most likely never wake up.
And then we have this, whenever enemies revived, place a stun debuff on them that can't be resisted. Very cool. Not as good as Lydia's passive. Certainly not even in the realm. And here's the problem. Therein lies a problem. I'm picking out one of my favorite Doom Tower hard champions, who I actually really like. I don't use him, though, because in order to get to the point where we're unlocking these champions, odds are you're gonna already have Lydia. A better option if you're looking for a strengthened champion, if you're looking for, you know, she brings debuffs to the table, she brings increased speed, etc., etc., etc. So that's the problem, right? And you can point, and again, nothing against Basatha, right? Really cool champion, okay? But I just wanted to pick the best to try to make that overall point. Now let's go ahead and take a look at who I just unlocked, boys and girls. This champion, man, this champion. Chromax Moonblood. You would not believe your... I was gonna title this video, I just maxed the worst champion in Raid Shadow Legends. But then I'm like, dude, there's nothing to share here. There wouldn't even be an entertaining video. So instead, I'm gonna show you Chromax, gonna compare this dude to a freaking rare champion, and arguably a better rare champion than a legendary that takes you 5 years to unlock unless you're paying a lot of money in this game. And ask the kind, amazing people at Plarium. I love you guys. Please don't take it personal, game designers. You guys are good people. But, bruh, I agree with these ratings, man.
Is your life just terrible? I know how that feels.
I've never seen ratings so low on a legendary champion. Never, ever, ever. So, what is this crappy champion doing here, right? Got a decreased attack on the A1. We got a attack one enemy with a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. Whoa. Filling the turn meter by 30%. Stop this. Stop that. That's crazy bad. That's crazy bad. A block buffs on one enemy with not a great multiplier. Congratulations. Fantastic. Blood Moon. It must get really good here, right? Oh, we gotta provoke. We have a 100% chance of placing a provoke and decrease accuracy for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. Not too bad, right? Then we have a Hex, chance of landing Hex debuff on the attacker when they're for 1 turn. No synergy with Hex at all in the rest of the kit, but we get a Hex there. Not a bad passive, you know?
Yes! Yes!
For an epic champion. But here's the thing, man. A 4-turn provoke. Decrease accuracy, it's cool that it's there. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool that it's there too. But, so where are we using this champion? We're not going to use this champion for the arena. There's so many better provokers out there in the arena, right? By the time you get this champion, you're certainly not going to be using them in the arena, right? So, Hydra Clan Boss, right? Okay, a provoker for Hydra Clan Boss on a 4-turn cooldown. No. Anybody who gets Chromax Moonblood is not going to want a 4-turn provoke, even with the decreased accuracy. There's no use. What are you going to do? Place a block buffs and then rely on a better champion like, I don't know, Tawanarok to debuff spread it? No, you're just going to have a block debuffs AoE champion. That's it, you know? You're going to put Phoenix in there or something, you know? Umbral Enchantress, you know? Buff the friggin' Doom Tower champions, right?
Should have burned this place down when I had a chance.
Am I crazy? Am I going out too much on a limb here, guys? Am I making my point? Is this resonating with you guys? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Look at my man, not Graybeard. I love you, Graybeard, but I'm looking for your, there he is, Gnarlhorn, a rare champion. He's a farmable rare? Is he a farmable rare? I think he is. Farmable rare champion. If not, then a rare champion nonetheless, right? I like my man Gnarlhorn, right? He's an HP-based champion. Got a decent amount of HP, especially for a rare champion. He's got an A1 that's a regular A1, whatever. And then look at this. We got an AoE provoke on a 3-turn cooldown. And again, it's placing it. It's not predicated on a critical hit or anything like that. So, well, already out the gate, that's better if we're looking to provoke the Head of Decay, right? And then on the A3, oh, no big deal. He's just unkillable 2 out of every 3 turns.
Don't you dare.
Much different champion than Chromax Moonblood. And I'm not trying to say that Gnarlhorn's better. I'm just trying to say that if you're just looking for a 3-turn provoker or a more consistent provoker, then you'd be better off with Gnarlhorn. What else are we looking for there? You know, especially to me, it's crazy to me, man. It's crazy. I don't know. Great defense or in dungeons? Like, it's crazy to me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to show you Chromax Moonblood, and I'm going to show you, real quick, I'm going to show you the new Baron as well, right? Probably could have been like 3 videos in one here. Here's Mr. Baron, my new arena nuker. What about us? Soul Reaper is the mastery that I love for nukers inside the arena. I love Brimstone for nukers in PvE. And I love Temporal Chains for for debuffers, and those are my most used blessings. No idea why I told you guys that, but now you know, and knowing's half the battle.
What the hell was that?
Sky Piercer attacks all enemies, ignores shield buffs and block damage, as well as, hey, no big deal, 50% of the target's defense. Here's the crazy thing. I have him in my old build, aka no Helm Smasher, aka no Savage Gear. I think he's in one Cruel set for ignore defense. So we can get him up to 100% ignore defense on this ability with Savage and Helm Smasher. So without those abilities, boom, sayonara. The Swift Parry saves Nekret, and then not being able to get one shot saves, and the buffs from Nekret saves Rotos. Like, are you kidding me, man? And they buff him? Listen, he was already being used by a lot of top players because he has the... he's good for speedruns, right? He's good for speedruns because of his trample ability, his A1, right? And he's good for an ally attack team because his A1 multipliers are insane, and he has decreased defense that he brings to the table as well on a single target. But now it's just like, dude, he's like a legit... I'm just trying to pick like a tanky team here that doesn't have CC in it. All right, this team's all right.
Are you serious to me right now?
Sorry. I'll apologize again like I did that other video. Sorry, whoever's team this is. I love you. Sky Bill. I mean, come on. This is what they're doing, man. They're buffing Baron. And again, I'm not trying to be like, all the Baron fans out there are like, dude, Ash, I love Baron, man. Like, he wasn't the best champion in the world, so sure, that's cool. Buff a Void Legendary, I'm never going to complain about it. Never going to complain about it. But, I mean, out of all the champions to buff in the game, I mean, look at this dude. It's rather crazy, no? All right, let's pick off one more team here with Baron. And then and he's Void too, so we don't have to worry about negative affinity matchups in the arena. It's really insane here, guys. Baron, do your thing. There you go. Attaboy. Can't one-shot Rotos, so you know we'll come back around and get him again. Sky Piercer just on permanent now. All right. Oh man. Oh man. Gets an extra turn there too. Why not? Why not? Let me show you Chromax Moonblood. Not that, you know, is it a he? Is a he, right? Not that he's an arena champion, but just to show you the old kit. Let's keep Baron in there. Sorry, Baron. Actually, you know what? Let's change to Constantine. And then, just to switch things up, get crazy, let's take Kaimar out, and our Provoker will be Mr. Moonblood, who I actually have a decent amount of accuracy on. Where the heck are you? Come on, Ash. Come on, Ash. Decent amount of accuracy on... where? Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's just see. What's up, UDK? All right. So, speed boost it. Come in here and CC. Dude, I'm going against an apothecary team. I feel like I'm being a bully here a little bit, right? But it doesn't matter. In AoE, this better kill everybody, this AoE attack, man. I have 100% crit rate on Chromax as well. Well, at least we landed a provoke on an apothecary team. All right, Constantine, finish them. Okay, not UDK, of course. Can't finish him. But man, like, what a kit. AKA, give him a buff, please. Before I let you guys go, I just want to take a quick look at those other champions I was talking about smack about, right? This is what I have to look forward to, guys. The next champion I'm going for is Granjar. Let's see how bad he is. Granjar, he looks freaking badass, first of all, right? HP burn, attack one enemy 2 times, removing block debuffs, placing block debuffs, AoE, HP burn, fills the champion's turn meter based on HP burns on a 4-turn cooldown. This passive better be like instantly kills all enemies. Not receive damage from HP burn, instead it will heal them. Whenever enemy tends to freeze a debuff on this champion, removes it and places with an HP burn. Dude, I don't get excited about that. Come on, man. Let's look at the Stork. Ginro the Stork, another Void legendary champion. Boy, he ought to be really good, guys. 50% chance to increase the cooldown. Okay. Attack one enemy with a stun. 2-turn stun. All right. You know who also has that? Is Killian the Lucky. Place an increased defense on this champion and a counterattack on this champion on a 7-turn cooldown. That you can book down to 4. Okay. Okay. Increase the defense every time they counterattack. Put a provoke on all enemies under increase attack buffs at the end of his turn. And he's a kind of slow champion. This is a void legendary. Listen, again, I'm not saying that you can't find some like kind of niche use cases to try to take effect on that, take advantage of the active effect on a 4-turn cooldown. But it's certainly not the final void Doom Tower champion. Legendary, right? Am I right? Guys, I blabbed on way too long in this video. Let me know how you feel about everything. I appreciate you guys watching. And as always, take care, guys.